everyone, and welcome to this video Song Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield, and what I would like to show you today is something a wee bit, well, special. Now this looks like any ordinary Compaq Armada that you might find anywhere in places where you would find Compaq Armadas. What this is a Compaq Armada 1700. And, well, it's a lot like the 1750. Except this one is kind of different, because unlike any other 1700, this one comes with its own free half-timbered paint job. Although that was actually listed on the eBay auction. But, in all seriousness, let's do the usual tour. On the left-hand side, you have a Kensington lock slot, vent, headphone and microphone in, volume down and up buttons, up and down buttons. And then you have some kind of subwoofer, well, at least some kind of bass party type thing here, not a subwoofer. I completely forgot how to audio file. Please forgive me. And then you have a catch. On the front, you have a 3.5-inch floppy drive. This is removable. CD-ROM drive, and a battery, which does actually hold some charge. On the right-hand side, you have another thing for bass to be output to. I forgot what that's called again, please forgive me. And then you have two PC card slots, Type 2, two PC card Type 2 slots, or one PC card Type 3. Another vent, and a USB port. And I think that is blank. That is where you could actually, where it would have had a modem if the option had been selected. So, on the rear, you have an IEEE 1284 parallel printer port, RS-232 serial port. Underneath that, you have an infrared port, D-sub VGA connector. None of the screw standoffs are there, so this probably might have been used with a projector, and the screw standoffs have basically decided to not exist on this machine anymore, or just go somewhere else, relocate. a lot of people do that in their retirement, so I'm guessing the standoffs relocated to the south of Spain. Very nice, very hot. Anyway, there's also a docking station connector, and like a lot of Compaq Armadas of this era, the power supply is internal, so you just have a cloverleaf lead. And you've got a fan with a vent. I think that's a screw hole actually. And then you've got a PS2 mouse / keyboard port. No, that's actually something else. I'm not too sure what that is, or where that goes to. Anyway, so that's the rear of the machine. So what we'll do now is, I think we'll open up the laptop and have a look there. This, I believe, is a 14-inch screen. Very nice. Gives a resolution of 1024 by 768. Excuse me. Compaq Armada 1700. The screen's in quite nice condition. As is the rest of the machine. The only thing that really stops this being a near-perfect example, of course, is that paint. Obviously, it does have a couple signs of wear and tear, but I mean, most of it, you know, just kind of spit and Kleenex, really. Well, spit and Kleenex. No, it's jogs my memory. I tell you, terrible at the moment. Most of it, you know, just requires a wee bit of elbow grease to, I think, clean it up. Otherwise, this is It's a perfect example of the breed. Look, there was a mark on there, but now it's gone. Okay, so before I completely sound like James May washing a car, let me talk you through some of the machine specifications. Like the 1750, this is a Pentium 2 that runs at 300 megahertz. It uses... It has 32 megs of RAM. There's a 9 gig hard disk in there. I'm guessing that was updated to 9 gig. Can't imagine that would have came with the machine, although I could be wrong. Keyboard. It has one. It's got the usual soft keys, the usual software programmable keys. Unlike the Armada 1750, however, this uses chips and technology graphics. So, you know, it's only 2 megs, so not really the most powerful. But a year ago, I bought this, a QuickRestore CD for, you guessed it, the Compaq Armada 1700. So, what I'm going to do now, of your entertainment, is actually to restore this machine back to factory default. Now, I've been through it once, but I thought I'd do it again for the sake of the video. Now, of course, before you restore any kind of a computer, you need to switch it on. Coca-Cola Industries. At the moment, you'll find there's no setup partition, and it'll just say error, missing operating system. So what I need to do, I need to insert the CD-ROM and reboot. Now this, I believe, does need a new CMOS battery, but I do plan to get one. So this is actually it's actually booted now from the Restore CD, and just like the Presario 2240 and the 17 and the Presario 1220, the Restore CD has this kind of a setup. The Compaq QuickRestore utility, version 3.00A. So just need to select my language. This compact disc CD is provided for the sole purpose of enabling a compact personal computer owner to restore original pre-installed software for a compact personal computer. Software provided on this CD is subject to the full terms and conditions of the manufacturer's original software license agreement shipped with the Compaq product. Any other than specified above is strictly prohibited and will violate the manufacturer's original software license agreement. Welcome to the Compaq QuickRestore. This utility is supplied by Compaq to provide an easy way for you to restore the software that was originally pre-installed on your Compaq personal computer. Caution! QuickRestore destroys all the data on your hard disk. If you've added personal files or software you do not want to lose, copy them to the diskettes before proceeding. Do you wish to continue? Yes, because I actually formatted the hard disk. I blanked it myself. So now I need the serial number. That is on the back of the machine, so I'll enter that now. Okay, so now I've put the number in. It's actually detected that it's a Compaq model 1700 US. That's not quite right, but okay. 316210-032. So he's using the above arrow keys, highlight the selection that applies to your specific Compaq personal computer model number to make sure the correct software is restored on your hard disk, then press enter. You have made the following selection. Armada model 1700 US 316210-032. Is this correct? Yes. Now, because I F-disked the hard disk clean, hang on a minute. Warning, the software that was originally pre-installed on your Compaq personal computer will now be restored to your hard disk. Caution! This process will bring your Compaq personal computer software to its original pre-installed condition. Personal file software and all other data on hard drives will be lost. You should back up your personal file software or other data from all hard drives to diskette. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Yes, I do. It's good that it gives you this many warnings, because a lot of people might not understand the gravity of what they're away to do when restoring their machine. It literally... I remember the first time my mum and I restored the Presario 2240. It was in August 2001. And it was really quite weird because we'd changed a lot of the software on it. You know, so it was quite odd to kind of see it back to how it was. I mean, I'd updated Internet Explorer to 5.5 just because. You know, I thought it was a better browser. Even though we weren't on the internet, but because the machine comes with active desktop, it does, yeah. What am I trying to say here? It does kind of run a lot better with IE5 than it does with IE4, so, yeah. What this will do, though, is it'll restart the computer, it'll partition the hard disk, and then restart, and then it'll go on to restore the machine back to its factory defaults. Like I said, when we restored the Compaq Presario 2240 back to its original settings, it was quite odd. We had to restore it because one evening my mum wanted on the machine, and it wouldn't load up. So, yeah. But I might send this video to the... do you know what? I might actually send a copy of this video to the person who sold me this machine. You know, just so they can see it back up to its original factory settings. I do like how I've got restore CDs for this machine. I wish I had one for the 1590, though. I really do. And the 1750. And any other Compaq I could lay my hands on, you know. E500, maybe. Oh, here we go. Restart notice. When you press enter, your computer will restart and initialize your hard drive before the restoration process continues. See, what I like about the QuickRestore is it'll do it on, you know, pretty much most hard drives. I mean, this has got a 10 gig hard drive. The Armada E500, yeah, the Presario 1220 has obviously got a non-factory hard drive because, you know, it didn't come with the original hard drive. Right, I'm going to need to put this number in again. So what I'll do is I'll let it restore and I'll come back to you when it's finished. Okay, and now we're back. The Compaq QuickRestore thing complete. I'm really sorry, this is terrible. My mind at the moment has turned to custard, so please forgive me. So, the QuickRestore has completed, and you'll notice there that there was a blinking cursor. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I hit F10. Well, it seems that a setup partition has been created. I like that. This QuickRestore disk has actually set up a setup partition for this machine. That is really... good. It is. It's, so we'll have a look at it here. We see the specifications. We see the dates wrong. So let's try and set it now. It's... oh. Ah, no, it's kind of right. I just forgot to set the year. Oh. That's... what? What on earth happened there? So I need to do this with the mouse. I can't type it in. I can't use the arrow keys. There we go. 2nd of July 2014. So now we're in Windows 95. Now, I believe we're actually at 640 by 480 because there's a bit of distortion on the text. But I've never seen this part of a Compaq QuickRestore process before. What this does is it's installed Windows 95, then it's going to go on and install everything else afterwards. All it says is copyright 1995 Compaq Computer Corporation. Thank you for purchasing a Compaq personal computer. You can now personalize the software that is currently installed on your personal computer. Time and date have different formats in different countries. You'll be asked to select the country that matches a format that you want to use, country conversion. You will also be asked to identify the type of keyboard that is attached to your computer. To personalise your software, you'll be asked to enter your name, the name of your company, and the current date and time. Well, I think that's only fair. So now the machine has restarted itself, and it'll actually go and start itself in full colour mode now. What will happen though is it'll install a few things, and it will be a wee bit before I can actually get to use the computer. As you can see there though, there's Compaq branding, and there's going to be different things appearing in autoexec.bat. There we go. First time startup. Windows is starting your computer. Please wait while Windows copies necessary files. No, I don't want to. Why should I? And there's that derpy drum, see? Bim 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 bim. Source Windows 95 CD-ROM. So this is, like I said, taking a wee while. But then we start to see the final vestiges of Windows 95 setup. But it will restart. It'll restart, and then it'll ask you a couple more questions. Waiting for system to idle. CPU usage 100%. Disk activity idling. See, this machine reckons it's registered to Coca-Cola Enterprises Limited. I wonder if Coca-Cola actually own this. I don't know. So before I offend Billy the Pepsi fan, I'm going to change that. Not that I would. Billy doesn't get offended by drinks. There we go. Ownership tag. Coca-Cola Enterprises Limited. There we go. So now that's been redded. All of the changes made to this computer configuration are listed below. Ownership tag, hee-haw. And there you have it. Just a regular old Compaq logo. This time absolutely hee-haw in the autoexec.bat file as well. Resumes are difficult. I'm going to need to update mine.
They're difficult to organize.
I find that it's difficult to get stuff on more than onto less than 2 pages. It's what I did in 2009.
Fine if it's on more than 1 page, it just needs to not be fluff.
Yeah. See, I've done loads of stuff. I had an employment advisor at Grampian Society for the Blind who actually said to me, you know, create different CVs. You know, if you've got wide experience in different things, create different CVs based on the company you're going to. So, for example, if I was applying to a shop, I could say about the shop experience I've had. If I was applying for, well, if I was applying for an IT position, I could talk more about my IT qualifications or things like that. I do have experience in certain things, you know, politically, board-wise, disability, computing, running businesses, running even more businesses. No. And now I'm on the board for 2 different autism agencies in Aberdeen. I'll not say which one's on here because I fear for their gravitas. Well, no, I'd like to keep the gravitas. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you live in Aberdeen, you'll probably know which ones I'm a member of, but yeah. Anyway. So now Internet Explorer 4 is being installed. So now, after a couple of restarts, this machine is ready to actually allow me to register. Sorry, this mouse has been completely derp. Look at this. It just drags, it just does what it wants. English British.
Wow.
See, this is it. It registers everything as tap to click. I might actually... Shock horror, I might actually... Oh, no! Keyboard layout, bloody Icelandic. Thanks, mouse. So I'm going to disable tap to click on this mouse because it registers as a click. Every time I just put my finger on the mouse pointer, that's it. Click. 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 It's terrible. I mean, I don't... That was Luke Miller dying and... Start Wizard.
Having the most incredible stretch ever.
Yep. Jings, you must have stretched from here to Delaware.
I was like,
What were you trying to do? Reach something in New Mexico?
yeah, I'll just go with that.
Yep. Someone had put your one zip disk in Albuquerque. I know it's pronounced Albuquerque, not... Yeah. So now it's actually going and setting up Microsoft Internet Explorer.
I don't know why that popped into my head. It just kind of
What? Well, there's a Visa local bus, there's PCI bus, ISA bus, PCIe bus, frontside bus.
It's a local bus.
It's been diverted. I prefer trains. But trains are more serial. If they were parallel, you'd have like 50 million tracks and all the carriages running all at the same time on the one track. Oh, and guess what? This is restarted. Just for a change. I know one day I'll get to see the desktop. But I have this theory. The only Compaq QuickRestore CDs I have are ones that will actually restore your Compaq computer to Windows 95.
Restore your Compaq computer.
I always restore my Compaq computer, but I'll never stop being such a liberal. I'm Scottish. It's federal law that we kind of have socialist tendencies. Windows 95 setup. It's going to set up Windows messaging, time zone, printer setup, Microsoft create source disk utility. Right, I've actually set the date and time properly. I just want to set the time zone now. I live in GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. And look at this. Okay, no, I don't want to set up a printer. Look at this. You can actually make your own Windows 95 disk set. If you have 29 floppy disks to hand, it will actually let you do that.
Oh, that's neat.
And now it's going to set up rail mode, which is one of my favourite ever features of Compaq computers. And now it's setting up DirectX 5.2. DirectX setup needs to restart your computer. Except it's not going to, is it?
Don't be such a liberal and fix DirectX.
DirectX doesn't need fixed, so...
It's already broken.
Probably is. Usually is. 2 meg video card, I hardly think it's going to be an issue. So there you have it.
Battery faster.
So there you have it. Despite my being a liberal, Windows 95 is now installed.
Yeah.
See, I remember a time when Charles Kennedy was in charge of the Lib Dems. So, as you can see, this machine, let's take you through some of the extensive software titles that are installed on here. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing installed on here. All there is Windows 95, the device drivers, Compaq Information Center, and MS-DOS Rail Mode. And on a business machine, that's really all you need. Let's have a look at which version of Compaq Diagnostics we're dealing with. It's version 2.11. And it's actually Compaq Diagnostics. Look at that, not HP Diagnostics. And here you can actually find out all sorts of information about the machine. What processor it's packing, how much RAM it's got. Windows version 95. Version revision 4.0. 9.341GB hard disk, and it's got a diskette drive and a CD-ROM drive. And you know what that means? It's tri-spindle. It's my favourite sort of laptop. So anyway, this has been a video about the Compaq Armada 1700 featuring Luke. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like what I do here on YouTube, please feel free to like Video Sans Frontières on Facebook. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please join me for my next one. But for now, thank you and see you all again.